Good morning. Today I will share with you updates about how the new educational system under the local control funding formula, also referenced as the California Way, is going to shift the system of support for districts and their schools. Effective September 2018, the regional system of district and school support will end after about 20 years of operation. However, we're in the process of a metamorphosis into a new system of support. As the Regional System of District and School Support, or RSDSS, sunsets, the Center for District Capacity Building will emerge. The Center for District Capacity Building will be opportunity-focused and student-centered. While some refer to this approach as problems, we prefer to consider problems as opportunities. Opportunities to evolve, transition, and thrive, perhaps in ways we never chose to consider before. As you know, the LCFF passed in 2013 and ushered in a new era of focus on education, a shift from sanction and punish to continuous improvement by building on LEA strengths within California state priority areas by developing the capacity of LEAs to address disparities in student groups and by providing support to LEAs as they seek to identify and improve in areas of low performance. Michael Fullen, in his article in September 2015 about the California system, discusses the LCFF and provides recommendations for schools, districts, counties, and the state. He identifies that while right drivers have now been adopted in California, the greater need is now to focus on the depth of implementation. According to his quote, "It takes capacity to build capacity." Recently, there's been a shift on the part of the main agencies in realizing that much more direct attention must be paid to capacity building. Thus, in the next phase, the quality of capacity building will be a major issue. We include here strategies whereby districts learn from other districts and counties learn from each other. The new LACOE Center for District Capacity Building is guided by several key principles. A continuous improvement cycle that utilizes a tiered system of support, not only for students, but also in how we support schools and districts. That we use implementation science strategies to ensure effective implementation of initiatives, and improvement science to ensure we accelerate the learning by doing process, by monitoring our implementation of initiatives, using data, self-reflection, and planning to ensure we take the necessary steps to change direction when appropriate, or plan, do, study, act. The shift California has embarked upon includes the dropping of the wrong drivers and implementation of the right drivers. Evidence has shown that punitive accountability has failed to work, but what does work is to build the capacity of educational leaders to make sustainable change by preparing them with deep pedagogical knowledge in a systematic and collaborative environment. Students and families are the purpose of our work. School is the place where transformation occurs. The school district, or LEA, is the point of intervention. The source of technical support comes from the county, region, and state. The counties, regions, and states across California are preparing now to provide LEAs with the support they need. They're deepening their knowledge and skills in the areas of improvement and implementation science to support districts in implementing systems to support their students in a continuous improvement manner. There are 6 core principles that guide the continuous improvement process. 1. Make the work problem-specific and user-centered. 2. Understand that inconsistent outcomes or variation in performance is the core problem to address. Why are we getting the performance outcomes that we are? And 3. That the system produces the outcomes. But why? 4. If we cannot measure our work, we cannot take it to scale because we don't know how or why. 5. Using rapid cycles of plan, do, study, and act to learn fast, fail fast, and improve quickly. The failures that occur are not the problem. It is our failure to learn from them and quickly improve is the real failure. 6. That we accelerate improvements through communities. The conversations and connectedness we have with each other will help us to be able to accomplish far more together than we ever could alone. The overarching goal of the California system of support that is still under development is to help LEAs and their schools meet the needs of each student they serve with a focus on building local capacity. Key characteristics within this new statewide system of support are 1. Reduce redundancy, 2. Integrate guidance and resources, and 3. Support LEAs to meet identified student needs through the LCAP process. This chart captures what we've been talking about and illustrates education improvement prior to LCFF and education improvement after LCFF. As the Center for District Capacity Building develops, we, along with other county office staff, will be working hard to ensure that we work alongside LEAs and their schools to identify key challenges and opportunities using a systematic approach that is tailored to locally identified needs and strengths, that local educators and their communities will be engaged as part of decision-making, that expectations will be streamlined for LEAs across state and federal programs. Finally, that assistance supports LEAs in aligning, prioritizing, and using resources to meet student needs identified in the LCAP. As the system of support rolls out, the shift will be to provide support for all LEAs in schools, Level 1, and for those who need additional support based upon data, they will be provided with differentiated assistance, Level 2. There will be a handful of schools in the state that may need more intensive interventions that will be directed by the Superintendent of Public Instruction, Level 3. The theory of action that is driving the entire system's change is, if teachers, school leaders, and district administrators are to solve the problems which they are best positioned to solve, trusted and given the freedom and resources to make decisions, and if ongoing transparent data on progress in the core state priorities is reported, and if corrective action is taken in cases of consistent underperformance with assistance being offered to struggling districts by counties and/or by CCEE or the California Collaborative for Educational Excellence, then student outcomes will improve. There are several strategies to achieving sustained results. Those are strategies directly focused on improving teaching and learning, careful and detailed attention to implementation, along with opportunities for teachers to practice new ideas and learn from colleagues, a coherent integrated strategy and one set of expectations for both teachers and students, teacher and administrator leadership and capacity building, state and district priorities aligned with all of the goals in mind. To achieve success, the instruction is the core. As you can see from this slide, you've got the teacher, the student, and content. And the questions around that are, what will we see students doing? What will we see teachers doing? And what will the instructional content look like? Results-based accountability requires us to ask, how much did we do? How well did we do it? What data informs our understanding? Is anyone better off? And then repeat. The Center for District Capacity Building offers a range of services. We offer support for facilitation, capacity building, and coordination of networked learning communities, communities of practice, and professional learning communities. We also provide customized capacity building support. Current examples include professional learning communities, teacher collective efficacy, multi-tiered system of support, dashboard review support to the student desk level and instructional shifts, and leadership for a variety of networks. We also provide collaborative inquiry support for district-led walkthroughs. We also offer a featured speaker series where we bring professional experts in that might be too expensive for an individual district to host. Experts that provide training and expertise related to an evidence-based initiative, and key information from state-level leaders. This spring, we have a few more offerings, and you can access our website to get more information by going to www.laco.edu/RSDSS. We have Pedro Noguera coming on April 26th. We have the 12th Annual Student Achievement Symposium on September 28th, and that is a date change, so double check your calendar on that. We have a Dashboard to Desk series. We have our Teacher Collective Efficacy one-day event on April 10th. Our Central Office Support for Site-Level Leadership series is ongoing right now. Equity and Inclusion Multi-Tiered Systems of Support for Diverse Learners. And Principal and Site Leadership Network, as well as custom support based upon district needs. In the past, when RSDSS would be contacted, we would come out and provide training, and then we would go away. Then it would be on the school or district to sustain the implementation of that training. In the future, when the Center for District Capacity Building is contacted, We will come out and assist you through the process of defining the initiative and plan for how it will roll out. We will also build your LEA's internal capacity to offer the training. We may be with you during all meetings and trainings or not, depending on the need of your LEA. The future is bright in California for our students. However, they are depending upon us. So please feel free to reach out to us and we'll be pleased to support you. While in the past we had funding to cover our services, after next fall we will no longer be funded, so unfortunately we will need to begin to charge a modest fee for our services so we can afford to assist you. For additional information and more details, feel free to contact me. Thank you.